Victoria sat at the window of their small apartment, tallying the raindrops tracing down the broken glass. Outside, Lagos was alive, horns honking, street vendors, laughter drifting from the next street, but within, all was still save for the muted whir of her sewing machine. If you are new, please subscribe to our channel, like this video, and don't forget to share it with your family and friends. Also, let us know where you are watching from. She was repairing Daniel's shirt once again, the same one he had worn to yet another unsuccessful interview that morning. "Vic, I'm exhausted," he told her, flopping down on the bed. "I've been to 15 offices this week. Nobody wants to hire a man without contacts." She faced him and smiled weakly. "Then we'll keep on trying. You'll make it, Daniel. You always do." He regarded her hair wrapped in a scarf, eyes brimming with faith, and for an instant his heart softened. But frustration smothered it. "Faith doesn't pay rent, Victoria," he grumbled. She remained silent. She just kept sewing. Victoria worked 2 jobs for years. She hawked puff in the mornings and sewed clothes for neighbors at night. Every kobo she earned, she put towards Daniel's business aspirations, and every evening, when he returned disappointed, she comforted him and said, "Your time will come." Then she got pregnant. The news brought light into their dark little world. They danced in their room, dreamed of baby names, and planned a future. But life had other plans. At 4 months, she lost the baby. Daniel held her as she cried. "It's okay, Vic. We'll try again," he said. But his voice cracked. He too was breaking inside. The second miscarriage occurred a year later. This time she came close to death. The doctors told her that her body was under too much pressure. Hormones changed, her body transformed. The thin Victoria grew plumper, slower, her face puffy from medication, but she did not mind. She still smiled, still prepared his favorite foods, still prayed for his success. Then, one miracle morning, success arrived. Daniel secured a government contract from an old acquaintance. Everything changed overnight. They rented a duplex in Lekki, purchased new furniture, new clothes, a car. Victoria wept when they stepped into the new home. "Daniel, see what God has done for us." Daniel smiled weakly. But in his eyes something had already begun to dwindle. Money altered him. He began going out more, staying out late, returning home with the scent of perfume that wasn't hers. One evening she inquired, "Where have you been? I cooked dinner hours ago." He laughed cynically. "Dinner, that bland rice again. Victoria, I'm sick of pretending. Look at you, you have let yourself go. You're not the wife I wedded." Her hands were trembling. "Daniel, after all I sacrificed for you, please," he snapped, "don't begin with that pity tale. I'm a man. I require a woman who stimulates me, not one who resembles an exhausted housemaid." He slammed the door as he stormed out. Victoria collapsed on her knees, crying. She wept until dawn that night. Days afterward, she spotted him in a restaurant, smiling with Anita, his boss, a gorgeous, confident woman in designer stilettos. How he gazed at her, admiration, affection, how he used to stare at Victoria, her universe disintegrated. She confronted him one night. "Daniel, are you dating Anita?" He sneered. "And if I am, perhaps she values me more than you ever did." Victoria slapped him, tears streaming down her face. "I gave you everything. I stood by you when you had nothing." He stared at her coldly. "And now I have everything. I don't need you anymore." That was the night Victoria packed up her things and moved out. No drama, no shouting, just quiet pain. She used the small amount of savings she had and leased a tiny shop. She named it V's Delight Bakery and began to make cakes and pastries from morning until night. It was hard, but the aroma of bread, the smiles of people, the beat of independence healed her gradually. Months went by, her business thrived, she employed 2 assistants, her laughter came back. One afternoon, when the sun shone brightly, a recognizable face appeared outside her bakery. Daniel, his clothes were tattered, face unshaven, eyes sunken. "Victoria," he breathed, "please, I must speak with you." She stood firm behind the counter, apron powdered with flour. "What do you want, Daniel? I lost everything," he whispered. "Anita left me. The contract was terminated. I have no one." She regarded him, the man who had once made her feel worthless. "I'm sorry, Vic. I didn't know what I had until I lost it. Please can we start over?" She was silent for a long time. Then she sighed. "Daniel, I forgave you long ago, but I can't go back to that life." Tears filled his eyes. "Please, I love you." She smiled sadly. "No, Daniel, you loved what I gave you, not who I was. I've learned to love myself now." He dropped his head. "So this is good-bye." She nodded. "This is peace." As Daniel turned away, Victoria faced a new life, the bakery, the customers, the smell of new bread, symbols of a new beginning. And for the first time in years, she felt free.